Hey, how's it going, everybody? Chris Sylvade. I apologize if you can hear the lawnmowers and the blowers going out there. Boy, it's a beautiful day here in Southern California. It's just the start of spring. And the reason I'm creating this email is because last couple days, every day, I'm in the water, I'm sitting on my surfboard, and I'm thinking about you guys. Or I'm on the phone, I'm thinking about you guys. Or I'm running down the road, and I'm thinking about you guys. And what I'm thinking right now is this. The market is shifting all across the country right now. Okay, we're seeing more and more regular real equity listings on the MLS. Okay, we're seeing limited inventory. So today's March 18th, okay, 2013, early spring. Limited inventory all across the country. Ton of buyers wanted to take advantage of that limited inventory. Investors out there, all cash, making it really difficult for you to compete, right, to write an offer that gets accepted, especially when a lot of these agents can just double end them, and they are. That's happening. So you need listings. You need listings. And I want to make sure that you're not... well, you know, when the market shifted last time, we were all chasing one set of business, and then, you know, it turns out the business moved that way, and we had to catch up to it, and we had to learn all about short sales. Now, there may be a lot of short sale inventory left in your market, and that's great. Let's keep going for it. However, now more important than ever, two things. What are those two things, Chris? The two things are this. If I were a realtor anywhere in the United States right now, farm area, geographic farm area, number one. Number two, your center of influence. Those two things, a farm area and your center of influence, are going to bring you the inventory that you need to have right now if you want listings. Okay, and then when you get a listing in your farm area, boy, you really got to leverage it, hold it open, invite all the neighbors, knock on 100 doors, hand out 100 just listeds, hand out 100 come to the open house, hand out 100 just sold, tell the story about how you got 15 offers on it to 100 people all around the property, have a big open house, invite Smokey Joe's barbecue, put balloons everywhere. You got to get all the neighbors to come over, and you really got to dive into the relationship business in your farm area, okay? Because door knockers, they're getting listings. Okay, and when they're holding those things open and getting all the neighbors to come over and meet them, all the better. All the better. You got to be working for the listings right now. Okay, so geographic farm area, number one. So yeah, it might be time to start moving away from those mailing lists. It might not be, right? You might want to start to do both. You definitely want to start working on a farm, right? You might want to keep the mail going to the list pendants and whatnot, but you definitely need to start working on a farm if you haven't done that yet. Which means the welcome mat or any direct a good newsletter, right? A good newsletter and walking, knocking, talking. It's a great way to work your farm. That's number one. Number two, your center of influence newsletter. So I think right now the most important tool that you've got at your at your fingertips is going to be a good monthly communication device, like a real good solid newsletter like the one I put together, the Welcome Mat over at Simple Listing Solutions. Great tool to send to your center of influence every month with a handwritten note inserted in there. Hey, dear friends, thanks for not keeping me a secret. I got a ton of buyers right now, but boy, inventory is just, it's so tight. If you know anybody thinking about putting their home on the market, hey, thanks for letting me know. Like, what can we do together to let them know about my services and all the buyers I've got? I probably got a buyer for their house. Like, that's, you know, what you're broadcasting to your center of influence every month through a newsletter, through note cards, through phone calls. So you want listings, your center of influence, geographic farm area. If you're using my tools, Simple Listing Solutions, the nice thing about the Stealth website, watch how we can morph it from a short sale listing getting website to a geographic farm area website. That's what makes the Stealth system so incredible. It's an organic site. We can just morph it right into your territory, a geographic farm area, a very specific one. We could build nosy neighbor pages for different communities. I'll explain to you how that works. You can go check it out over at simplelistingsolutions.com. Okay, I'm also going to show you how to start going after divorce. Okay, going after probates. By the way, divorce, you get that's public records. You can get that information down at the county courthouse. I'll show you how to get those lists, and I'm going to provide you with the letters to send to those folks. Okay, so that's another market you can go after for listings. Okay, we're going to talk about probate sales. That's a great place to go after for listings, right? Divorce, probate, FSBOs. When the FSBOs start to be a little more population of FSBOs out there, got a killer FSBO campaign for you. Expireds too, right? So what did I just say? Divorce, probate, FSBOs, expireds. But right now, the primary focus ought to be, I think, geographic farm area, center of influence, okay, short sales, right? Then we can talk about probate, divorce, right, if you want to go after that stuff. Then we can talk about FSBOs, expireds, okay? So anyway, heads up, market's changing. Have you got your farm area picked out? Thanks for not keeping us a secret over at Simple Listing Solutions. And if you'd like to know how I can help you get more listings, give me a call, and I'd love to talk to you. Bye.